My name's Mike. I just thought I'd bring about this heads up video about recently we had an earthquake in Alaska, and then it was predicted actually by someone, and I want to show you that video. And he says in the video that it could, in 7 to 10 days, it could produce another earthquake somewhere else. But let me show you the video just to give a heads up to everyone.
Earthquake warning, a prediction made by Dutch Sense, and it's science. This isn't somebody's dream or vision or anything like that. This is science. He has the best science in the land, and he will be discussing that. I'll put his link to his channel below. Over the next several days, he'll be breaking it down for everybody. But he live streamed today about the main event and how that energy will transfer, and he's always right on, you guys. He's really good at what he does, and he's really good at predicting where the next event will come from. Now, we need to keep praying, because we always hope that instead of the next one being a big one, similar size to this one, that it'll disperse into earthquake swarms, you know, in 3s and 4s and stuff that aren't as destructive and harmful to people. So we don't know how that next one will pan out, if it'll be a swarm of smaller ones to disperse the energy, or if it'll be another big one. But here's the clips from his live stream today saying where he predicts that energy will go and where the next one is going to hit. Now, his forecasting is always very precise. This window will be 7 to 10 days. The warning will be 7 to 10 days. So it's not just some unending fear-mongering. He's very specific in his forecasting, and so we're usually looking at 7 to 10 days. But like I said, please check out his channel off and on through this week, and he'll break it down in great detail.
This is all within the past 12 hours. Big movement taking place in the West Pacific. And that's on top of the 9 volcanoes erupting on one side and 3 on the other. That's 12 simultaneously in a day's time. Now, where did this 7.0 come from? That 7.0 came from all of our deep earthquakes. Take a look at our deep quakes sandwiched around the plate. They're raised high off the globe so you can see them easily. Deep earthquakes lead to shallower, larger earthquakes. And in this case, there's a fulcrum point, a middle point, where while the pressure, if you will, rests. And that was up here in North Alaska, or North Pacific in Alaska. Well, now, this 8.0 earthquake and swarm breaking off the coast of Alaska, we issued a warning for Alaska for this week, and I said I thought it was going to be pretty big, very big actually, and this all hinged upon 9 volcanic eruptions on one side of the Pacific and 3 on the other. So we were lopsided with heavy volcanic eruption on one side and moderate volcanic activity on the other. Then we take into account the other 6s and 7s that hit earlier this week. So we had 2 6.3s and a 7.1 in South America, and we had 2 6.0s and now a 8.0 up north. Now, the bad news for this is downstream from this 7.9 to 8.0 earthquake is the United States. You see where the earthquake is, and you see where the other 2 or 3 sets of arrows are. Now, this is back behind all 3 sets of arrows, which means all 3 sets of arrows are going to be excited over the next 7 to 10 days. When we go across, for instance, Canada, we go past Nunavut, up to Greenland, and to the North Arctic Circle. When we go down the middle arrow, it goes down the Craton Edge, the interior boundary of the United States, going across Yellowstone and Montana, also going across Colorado and Oklahoma, ultimately going over to the East Coast. And then the final arrow goes off the coast and down to California. All 3 locations are going to see an excitement over the next several days, and it should be pretty big. Okay, so when we look at this and we see big activity developing, we have to, again, be on watch for similar-sized movement downstream. And it could just be a few points less. It could be a full magnitude less. Regardless, it's still going to be big, and it's going to be going in 3 directions. So we'll see the 7.9 split in 3 directions, and that will give us 3 different areas of excitement. Again, north of Canada, down across the Craton Edge, and down the west coast.
We all know about...
Right, I'll leave the link for the full video for that, but I thought I'd give everyone a heads up. This guy, Dutch Sense, predicted the Alaskan earthquake, and it came about. So he's saying that there's something might occur. I mean, it might not happen, but just a heads up, just to be safe and keep everyone aware what might be happening in America. Like I said, I'll leave the link below. And also, what was interesting also was a comment left on another site about a dream someone had. Let me share that with you. On God's Gift channel, Sister in Christ also did a video called 7 to 10 Day Warning Earthquake as well, which is on the similar lines. And a comment, I don't know if you can see it very clearly, by Robert Weisbach said, "My friend had a dream last year that he was watching the Grammys on TV. During the show, the news emergency came on and showed California just got hit with a 9.0 earthquake. He said he was suddenly over the city and the ground was ripped apart and buildings were falling on fire. People were screaming and the destruction was unbelievable. The Grammys are on TV this Sunday the 28th. I believe he had a dream from God. We will see. The timing is undeniable. We'll see and pray." So just thought I'd just give everyone a heads up. So like I said, that Robert Weisbach had a dream some time ago about an earthquake hitting California, and it was the time of, he said he saw the Grammys on TV, which happens to be on this Sunday the 28th. Like I said, whether it comes true or not, I don't know, but I just thought I'd give everyone a heads up. Anyway, God bless everyone and take care. And if anyone doesn't know the Lord, please seek Him now in prayer and repentance. God bless you, everyone. Bye-bye.